Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy, aka the Fearless Mama. Happy New Year, everyone. It is really exciting here tonight to do the first Zoom of 2025. And we always have a packed house at the beginning of the year, and we had a packed house at the end of the year. So last year. So if you're just coming on and you're just learning about Get Fearless Freedom, welcome. I've actually been in this specific niche for over 12 years now, member to member, peer to peer opportunities, I call them. And so I kind of call myself an expert. I've done so many transactions. I can probably do them in my sleep. I've generated hundreds of thousands of leads. I can probably do that in my sleep as well. And so I feel like I'm qualified here to talk to you tonight. So again, thank you for coming. My son here, Robert, he works with me and has been working with me for what, going on 8 years now, Rob, I think. So yeah, 8 years, and he
Yes.
got the bug. He was like, you know what, Mom, I want to work with you and Dad. And so that's what we're here to talk about tonight, and how Rob and I can help you with Get Fearless Freedom. So again, if you've never heard me speak before, you might say, wow, she talks pretty fast, but don't worry, my son's going to start taking over. But I found this industry actually out of almost desperation. And what I mean by that was I didn't want to go back out to the workplace after we lost our mortgage broker business and our real estate fortunes. After 9/11, it was just kind of crazy for a while. We actually have experience of flipping over 50 properties. My husband and I, we set up two restaurants, and we just decided, you know what, we just don't want to go back and do all that and have a really expensive brick and mortar business. So I found online digital marketing. And so my first opportunity was found in a magazine ad. And I said to my husband, I said, you know what? If I can advertise a website, if I can actually learn how to advertise a website, I think I can do this from home. So he's like, okay, great, go for it. Well, I was lost. I was like, my first 2 years, I was like, what am I going to do here? So I was actually homeschooling my kids because I had to pull them out of school. We had moved back to New York from out west and back to New York. Now we're out west again. But in all that craziness, I learned a lot of things. I learned how to teach people, how to do lead generation. I learned how to speak in front of people, which at first I was like really, really super nervous. In fact, when my one of my first sponsors, mentors asked me to speak on an 800 number, I was like frozen. I didn't know what to say. I was like, what am I going to say tonight? So anyway, I've been coached by a lot of people. I've taught thousands of people on how to literally do 3 steps. And that's what we're teaching here. We're teaching people how to generate leads, how to get them on a Zoom. And I relaunched to Get Fearless Freedom in 2023, February of 2023, because I was sick and tired of always going and working and working with these other companies that I was affiliated with, literally an affiliate. I was top sponsor to many of them. And I said, there was some things missing. So one of the things was consistency. The owners did not want to come on and teach lead generation. Quite frankly, they didn't know it. And so I was like really frustrated. I was like, what do you mean you have a company, an affiliate marketing company, but you don't even know anything about lead generation? And they're like, no. So they had no clue how to teach people on lead generation. And there's some people that don't want to do social media, actually, believe it or not, this day and age. And I said that's was me. I didn't want to get on social media. So I learned how to do email marketing. Who got on here because of an email tonight? If you want to put a I did in the chat, you'll know that my email portal works, right? So they didn't want to do email marketing. They didn't want to do social media. I didn't want to do social media. So I decided I'm going to have a system that collects leads, okay, and then sends them out for people. A very simple system. And I didn't want to put it together. So I found a programmer. And so he's behind the scenes and he's been working with me. Hey, Greg, I'm just going to make sure you're muted. Welcome on. Just muting out a bunch of people here. Hold on a second. A bunch of people got unmuted before I send it over to my son. But I just wanted you guys to all know, does this make sense tonight? Like, I was frustrated. So whenever you have a frustration or a problem, you look for a solution, right? That's just how we are geared humanly. So I just want people to know that you would be working with myself and my son, and we meet up like this, on Zoom. So last year we did over, I'm trying to think how many. Oh, probably close to 75 Zooms, something like that. And so all of the training now is back there in the back office, and it has dozens and dozens of training. So I have Craigslist back there, which, by the way, if you came here tonight to listen to me talk about Craigslist, I will show you. I just created, or excuse me, I should say I just refreshed three of my Craigslist classified ads, for example. And so we're going to show you the software that we have to make our life easy. And that's what I want this to be for everybody. I want it to be easy. I want it to be simple. So Rob's going to go over that, and then I'm going to show you at the end how to put up some ads, and current members, you can work alongside me if you want here tonight. I'm going to have some leaders that want to step out tonight and to speak. I'm going to be asking more people to do that this year. We did it last year. And it's just really nice for people and guests to hear, from your perspective, like, hey, for example, I've worked with Ann on here, Mary Beth on here for years now. So they didn't get sick of me, must be. So they still stick around. So we're gonna have, some guests here talk tonight. So anyway, Rob, if you want to go ahead and start the presentation, I would appreciate, like I said, everybody to stay muted while you talk, and then I'll just try to keep an eye out on people coming in. Okay?
That sounds awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Mom, for the introduction to everything. Hi,
Absolutely.
guys. Welcome, welcome. Very happy to have everyone on. Very grateful to, have you guys take the time out tonight and listen to my mother and I talk about Get Fearless Freedom. All right, so just want to share the screen a little bit. All right, so everyone can see this, okay?
Yep. Looks good.
Okay, we're off. We're ready to go.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, basically like my mom was talking about, the distractions, just, remove them, take it away. We want to make sure this is an environment to learn and grow together. So if you do have your mic, just you can check it right now. If it has a slash through it, you'll have it where it's muted. So you will know. It's very easy to mute. So appreciate that. Thank you for your, courtesy of that. So, anyways, five, four, three, two, one. It's New Year, right? It's 2025. And, we looked at the news, we looked at, maybe the ball drop and said to ourselves, okay, 2025, we're only 25 years away from 2050. So, isn't that insane to think that just the year 2000, we're 25 years away, and now we're only 25 years away from 2050? So, that to me sounds like, there's something to do, right? Something to change our lives, something to, actually impact the future planet. So my mom and I, we decided in the digital realm of online marketing, we said to ourselves, there's an ocean of people to help, right? There's an ocean out there, and we really just got tired of the typical online, I call it hype marketing. We wanted to bring it down to planet Earth, right? We did not want something that looked like a skyscraper in Dubai and you're looking out and everyone's a number. We wanted to make sure that you guys get in a system that you actually are cared about. You have a community behind you. And so that's why, welcome to Get Fearless Freedom. Now, the money aspect of everything, we've made it easier than a card counter making money at a casino. And the Vegas theme we have in our very favorite hometown, we love Las Vegas, right? But we wanted to make it easy for people online to make money. It was a very simple thought. And so the thing is health, wealth, okay, it's all measured on really your perception of reality, right? So today, you want to definitely be thankful and think if you're healthy, you are wealthy, right? You're rich as you are in your own mindset. There's people that have health issues, there's people that are perfectly healthy, but it does not matter. None of the wealth matters in the world because in 2024, that was a year to reflect for my mom and I and our family. And so this is us as a family, and we are just a typical average American family. We love to go out, we go to travel, we like to explore and, embrace life, but it all changed on the 31st of January 2024 last year. It all changed. And so here's my dad, okay? And this is my father, and you can get the Kleenex out, but this is really inspiring, guys. My dad, he went through a lot last year, okay? And he's went through 7 operations on his eyes, from his kidney to help his everything he's been through. He's been able to pursue and go through this entire journey because of Get Fearless Freedom and the financial independence it gave us as a family. So it started to look better and better because we were able to have Get Fearless Freedom with no interaction, complete automation, and money coming into us in the household and be able to pay for the medical bills and be able to actually live a life that we all want. And so now it started to look a little better, right? Still serious, still trying to look on the mend. But the thing is we all, I'm sure, have had a rough 2024. In some way, 2024 was rough. But you have the power to begin again, right? We have the power to begin again. So the Give Fearless Freedom family, we said enough is enough. We want good things going forward in 2025. So with the top secret information that you're learning tonight, the thing is the industry leaders, they don't talk real like that, right? They don't want someone to actually win at your level. Maybe you're just an average Joe. You're wanting to get on an income system online and be able to be in a part of the industry leaders like you're seeing. But the thing is you just don't know the secrets. That's the problem, right? They just don't tell you the secrets. And so when you're listening in right now, you want to get back to your referring partner. So the person that invited you to the Zoom tonight, as you're watching maybe a replay, you're live, or you have to catch it later or another time, you definitely want to get back to them because they're the ones that are already fearless. They're already the ones that are a part of the family and they want you free as well. And so what we've done is we said, okay, online, there obviously is still some things to do. There's websites, there's emails, there's systems out there, but how is it we could simplify it down to simply advertising a website? Now you're thinking, wait, I'm on this, I got to do something. Well, I tell you what, if we could have done what we done, okay, in 2024 with our family and be able to simply advertise, you clearly see the system, you're going to see it working forward, and it has been. So it's amazing because what we've done is we broke it down to this: post ads and get paid. Break free from the matrix. And so what we've done is we broke it down. You post an ad, we close your sales. Yes, we actually have a phenomenal, not just great, not awesome, not wonderful, a phenomenal callback team that puts this on repeat for you on the end result, right? And so tools actually can make you a fortune. I know mom, when she taught me this and I quit my job in 2017, I have never worked a job since 2017. I'm 30 years old. I'm fully independent and financially free because of the system. And so when my mom came to me in 2019, mind you, I quit my job in 2017, and I said, look, what is this internet master resell rights? What is this? Like, is it a thing? She's like, of course, it's been through basically the dawn of the internet. There's always been these master resell right programs. But the thing is how can we do this from the ground up and not resell other people's stuff? I was like, Mom, that's genius. Wait a minute. You're creating a product that's never really been built out, you see these systems where they're built on a system and you have to rely on that system. This is all from the ground up on our own servers, and we have a wonderful programmer to back it. So the freedom and automation was our core. We're like automation, there's that, and the freedom because you see what we do. And so in 2025, we're like, okay, how can we show the audience like recession-based proof businesses are key? And just like any business, of course, there's always going to be your own dedication, desire, motivation, background. Of course, there's always going to be that. But when you have a system that works for you and not complicated against you, that's a key difference because it's all built from the ground up, ready for you to plug into. So that's really what was cool. And then till the end, you want to stay till the end because actually we have industry leading bonuses for tonight. So the bonuses that you're going to see on screen tonight and we're going to talk about, there's actually no one that does this. And I can confidently tell you that. So my mom, who is she? She was talking before. I love to talk. You know, my mom is the talker in the family. I am a talker. I'm actually more my mom than my dad. But I really, really love to show you and showcase you, you know, who my mother is. Who are you working and joining with tonight and the person that brought you in. You know, you're getting that beautiful combined leadership. So top producer, marketer, mentor, 37 plus years self-employed. She's been an expertise in mortgage and finance and real estate. I personally have flipped 5 properties in my life. They themselves over 60 in their entire lives. So it's insane all the things that they've done, and they wanted to put it into the knowledge, the compactness of an online system. And so that visionary leadership, my mom was like, okay, we got to get to it and bring it into the community. And so that's us as a family. This is us right here. This is the end result, the happy mode, right? So this is us. Dad, mom, they're all both doing wonderful. My dad's doing great. And just want to let you know that. And my sister and her fiance. So really, it's amazing, you know, the comeback, right? Everyone wants to hear that Rocky comeback story. No one wants to go through the bottom, but sometimes you have to go through that to get to the top. And so 5 years strong, now 6 years going into 2025. Actually, you know, like I said, at 30 years old, I am fully debt free and financially free because of this system. And so not many people at 30 years old said, "Hey, I am this." And so that's why, you know, when mom said doing these flips, these property flips, mom was mentioning this is actually a property I did right here. This was a before and this was an after, and we still improved on it, but we did quick sell it where we left it as B and someone picked it up real quick after where we were progressed. So I don't know the photos going forward. I left that area and I said no more. And just like you guys want to ask yourself, we are sick and tired of stuff that don't work, right? And this, of course, worked, but there's an easier way to make money, right? You don't have to pound and put roofs on like I did and contract work and flip real estate because online is actually easy. So we wanted to make money flow again, okay? MMFA. So instant payments were key. That was a crucial part of everything with my mom and I. We said instant payments, no company holds it. Get Fearless Freedom does not hold your money. That means it's peer to peer. Bingo, right there. That's awesome. It's also how, you know, how did our Get Fearless Freedom family do it? You know, did it? How did we do it? So this right here, I'm going to show you. This is just, and I can bring you into a live group of our group and scroll and scroll and scroll, but I did some screenshots. This is just some of the action just in the past few months back in 2024. And of course, we just combined them all the success stories of people just being able to duplicate this system right here. This alone, you know, again, out of our Facebook group, just recent right here, okay, on this call, we have Mary Beth making sales, we have Ann, we have a wonderful amount of people on here, Jennifer. You know, it's just awesome to see because they are duplicating what we already have, right? And so right there, there's more screenshots of our sales coming in, and it will show you. Mom can explain this better, but I've been on enough of these Zooms, I should know. But it says when it says congrats, you have another buyer. That's when a person also made another sale out of a lineage of a person of a person of a person. So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of action happening. Pretty cool stuff. As you can see, mom, she just wanted to, you know, have this in because leadership is key, by the way, of company owners. So this right here, she can show you how it's done. Owner callback hotline. So what we have is actually a hotline. Yes, it's pretty amazing, but it is a 1-800 number right here. Guys, you can screenshot this if you want, just like that. And this is the hotline 1-800 number that you can call in and leave your final questions, and you guys can join in, obviously, that way. Or, of course, we will have, that process tonight because it's really, really smooth. All right, so we're asking ourselves the closing your sales process, the setting up the members, the done for you email marketing. Oh, wait, there is that? Okay, I'll get to that. The done for you social media images. There's that. We also, again, call back your leads. So it's a simple system that you guys are reselling, but it's a done for you package, which is really cool. So, what are you selling tonight? What are you making money out on the internet with? You are reselling our digital products and tools with an easy twist. So I'm going to repeat that, click replay. You are reselling our digital products and tools with an easy twist. So the easy twist means it's a self-serve business. That means when you join tonight, that doesn't mean you get to bother, who brought you in and nag them for questions. All of that's streamlined in our done for you process. And that means when you make a sale, you do not want people in your inbox nagging you, telling you this and this and that when it's already built in the system. So we don't ship anything. It's all digital. There's no need for barges and boats and FedExes and UPSs. We don't have to worry about that. It's built into that 100% resell right program where you are making that percentage. Now it's important, right? In 2024, 2025, I'm sorry about that. 2025 is really where it's at for a successful online marketer. Okay, there's always options within the system that are actually going to fit your budget tonight. It's pretty cool. There's viral stuff within the contents of Get Fearless Freedom that can take your business, even existing. Yes, we work with an existing business you have, and you can actually rocket it off to the ground, and mom, she actually uses this, by the way, to get into massive other companies. And I'm not going to mention them because if I did, you'd be like, wait, you mean you use this? Get Fearless Freedom for that company? Yes. Yes, she has for those MLMs and other businesses she has had in the past. So we have the leads. This is the greatest part that I love. So what happens is you get on a webinar, you get on a Zoom, you get on a replay, and you see, okay, this is great, Robert. This is awesome. I like what I'm seeing. But then the inside, the innards of the product is always locked, tucked, and keyed and under locks. You have to watch this video to unlock the next level. No, it's a self-serve business which we are going to give you the 4 places we market right now for free. Boom. It does not have to be TikTok. Yes, a lot of people have actually really become accustomed to, I gotta make a TikTok video, I gotta dance, and maybe your daughter or your son, Mom, really? Why are you getting on that table again? Or, why are you? No, we don't do that. We brought it down to where you're not just a number out in the ocean of online marketing. We brought it down to these places. And so there's actually 4 places. We have it Facebook, Meta, or basically one place. That's Meta Instagram. That's combined as one, technically. YouTube, Craigslist, email marketing / click traffic. And so we brought it down to 4 places. We said to ourselves, what converts the hottest, the most, the quickest? And it is technically social media. Now, doesn't mean you have to use social media, but I'm just showing you that's where a lot of it is at, right? We are in a world of AI. We are in a world of social media. But here's the thing. This is where you want to still go forward with this because I'm like in my head, wait a minute. It's just Facebook and it's those social and it's this and that. But what if we said we give you this? We give you the ads and confidence. So we give you these ads. You get these from day one of joining Get Fearless Freedom. And these ads are given right to you. You never think of anything. You don't do a thing except for post this, the ads. And what do they look like? Well, they're extremely hot converting ads because ads in the world of internet marketing, right? It's like you gotta be good. Let's just be real. You have to be good in the in internet marketing. And so how do you stand and stick out? Well, ads like these are so awesome because they convert quickly right to the eyeball. Now, that's what I really love about this. And so we have four products to back up those ads. So we have, four digital product levels that you get to resell. Here's the first level. It's only $200. That's it. $200, and you are getting in on the basic training, the recorded workshops, the funnel builder, the email marketing. And I want to take the mic a little bit more before mom kind of grabs in and explains this, why it's important here. But I will tell you, we did something that no one, and literally no one in the industry has done, is we have a complete done for you email system that is all completed on automation, and you get your own email domain included, which is like 15 bucks a month. So right there, you already get that included in on the funnel builder and going forward up. But this right here is awesome. And of course, we have even a higher level. So we do have a $500. This is a one-time payment. Every single one of these are one-time payments. So you get what's included at the 200 all the way up into this level. And this is where it gets really fun. This is where mom probably will talk a little bit. We're going to go back and forth because we do podcasts like stuff as well. So we like to talk back and forth. But her success with this level alone has been really a baby to her, mom, right? You've really loved this auto reply software and explain how this is no one else has this in our email system.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, tonight it was so fun because I had gotten like five people literally emailing me because of my emailer. So I posted about, I think it was three ads tonight, and all of a sudden I was like getting boom, like opt-ins. I'm like, oh, cool. So they saw my Craigslist ad. So the cool part about this is like if I put up an ad in the morning, and I tell people all the time, I don't spend a lot of time online myself because obviously I have a lot of affiliates that are advertising this and I'm closing leads for them. And mainly it's been through texting and Messenger in the past year, I'll be honest with you, even though we do have a callback line. I was telling Mary Beth this earlier. And it's fine because a lot of people like to do texting. But literally, when I send out an email blast, I'm sending it out for everybody. So what I found was when I had a system, I was buying systems a lot when I first started. The systems that I was buying did not allow me to collect my own leads. So let me repeat that. And if you want to become a seven-figure earner online, you have to build your own list. Have you heard that before? Probably. So you want to make sure you're collecting your own emails into either Aweber or GetResponse. So that is the beautiful part about Get Fearless Freedom because we allow you to do that. We're not stealing your leads. I had one company owner, I think it was in 2017, that was taking all my leads and literally emailing blasting to his about his offer like a couple years later. And so it kept happening to myself and my good friends. I kept saying, you know what? I'm just going to find a programmer that can build this system. And now we are here. You know what I mean? Like whenever you have a problem, again, I'm referring to before we started this whole presentation, but whenever you have a problem, you have to look for that solution. So I found the solution. And so this system has helped so many people, not just the people that are reselling Get Fearless Freedom, but it can be used for any opportunity. So if you have another business opportunity and you're frustrated because you don't have a company that allows you to collect those leads. See, one of the biggest pet peeves of mine is when I get an inbox, and I know a lot of people can relate to this, and you get a raw link. You're probably thinking, and after the Zoom, you're going to think to yourself, you're going to say, Tammy's right. They sent me a raw link. Where's the capture page? Are they working too hard? Sure, they're working really hard. They're really busting their butt out there, right?
Yeah,
Because they're not
absolutely.
collecting an email. That is the number one thing that I learned when I sat down and I read the instructions that was given to me when I got into this business. And I said, you know what? You've got to build an email database. When Bob and I were mortgage brokers, Rob, you were little, you can't remember, but I used to write down clients' names on a sheet of paper. We've come a long ways, That's the reason why even when I teach and train my members, I'm like, it's good to keep it down here. It's good to write things, right? But we have so much stuff online. See, we don't own Facebook. We don't own Instagram. We don't own YouTube or TikTok or none of that. Where do you want
Exactly.
your clients? Does anyone want to take a guess? Put it in here in the chat. Where do you want your customers? Where do you want your leads to be? Anyone have a guess? It's an open air tonight. You can ask, you can shout it out, put it on here into the chat. Whoever says, I'll give you like a little prize. Where do you want your actual leads? On a database, right? You want it on a database. So again, the person that said, I got an email, I came here tonight, you came across the email, you saw the Zoom. Well, it's my email portal. That's how you got here tonight. Or you got an invite by Facebook, by Messenger, right? It's usually one of two places, or I texted some people. So anyway, it's very important to have your own media. Okay, no one wanted to take a stab at it because I was going to give away 100 free clicks. Darn, missed it. So anyway, keep an eye out for the next time I ask you guys a question because I'll give away some more stuff. I already gave away Wyman some 100 clicks yesterday. He's in the inner circle. Did you get him? You got 200 going right now. 200 clicks.
That's
Look at all
awesome.
those leads coming in. Wyman's all excited. So, and he just started. So he's building his what? He's building his what?
Database,
Well, we want
his
people to
list.
yeah, his
Well,
list. And this is the thing, you don't even have to have experience in this because you're thinking to yourself, wow, do I have to have experience coming in to get fearless freedom? No, absolutely not.
no,
I've literally taught people to just simply invite to the Zoom. They haven't even they don't have a list. They don't even really have a Facebook. So we teach all these things. But you know what? If I wanted to learn 10 years ago what God, I'd be like fast forward, I'd have like millions on my list, but I wasn't taught to build a list. You were taught here tonight to start at least building a list? And then what do? You just don't quit. You don't stop. And I haven't stopped for over a decade because again, it's very simple. It's the easiest thing I can do. If I have 1 hour a week, great. Last year, I had very limited time. So this software here has literally helped me, and I'll show you guys some of the capture pages, or Rob has it in his presentation here, but it's really, really super simple to have 3 steps, to have the 3 steps. In fact, let me, just as long as we're doing this podcast style tonight, let me just share my screen. I'll show everybody what I do right before a Zoom. Okay. Everybody still with me? Not sleeping, right? So this is my actual email. See all of those emails going out, and I can scroll down, up and down. These are all my members. Everybody is getting their list. So if a person couldn't come tonight, guess what? They're still reading those emails. Does that make sense? And so I'm sending out emails on your behalf. It's really cool. It really is. It's really cool. So then again, you don't have to speak to anybody. So you don't have to learn. You don't have to go through that learning curve. You don't have to talk to anybody on the phone. If you want me to, by the way, it's me that does most of the callbacks. Sometimes Rob, he'll take over and do some phone calls. Last year, he had to do a lot of phone calls. But this year, knock on wood, we're good. We're going to be grandparents in a few weeks. Countdown's beginning here, but and Rob's going to be an uncle. So, I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for more people that might want to take over some of these job, responsibilities type thing. But the bottom line is the system does all the telling and selling, and that's what's so awesome. So, Rob, I'm sorry. I had to shout that out, but the Craigslist is my favorite. I got 3 of those up tonight. And it's
this
really
is
simple. If you've never posted a Craigslist ad, it's super simple. We have the training back there.
Yeah, so Craigslist with our software, this
Mhm.
is literally from the ground up built. This is not a vacation reply. This is
Nope.
built from the ground up. So everything you're seeing or what is in the back office is a non-PLR product. We built it and made it into our own. And it's really cool because with this software for people, and I've had many clients come to me, Rob, I don't like Facebook, I don't like Instagram. I'm like, that's fine if you can post an ad and follow our. We have really, really good instructions, not only through video, we also have step-by-step instructions. Also, just simply, if you can create a Craigslist account, follow through the steps, and go to the places we tell you and post the ads because we give you the actual titles, the body, the content, and all that, then it's not that hard. And of course, when you get into the content, you'll see what you have to, tweak to your own liking, but it's really cool.
Can
So
I show them a live
that's,
ad right now?
yeah,
Just
yep,
so,
go for it.
just kind of like I said, I promised people I would show everybody tonight. So, who
Okay.
has their Craigslist ads up, by the way? So again, as I've taught so many people, I feel like accountability is really one of the reasons why I continue to do this. So it actually helps me help you, you help me because it keeps me accountable too. Because I was like, okay, I better go get my Craigslist ads because we're doing a Zoom tonight, Rob. So what
Hmm.
did I do? I went and got them up, right? Wyman probably has his up. Probably, right? Robin has hers up. You have 20 up. Good job. Wow, I'm going to be busy this week. All right, awesome. Let me just share my screen. That's awesome to have 20 up. So I had put up three. So this year so far. But how many can I renew? Watch this. You guys are going to freak out. Don't worry, I don't post them all at once. But these are all the ads that I can actually renew. Okay, so I did them once. So this is the thing, this is key. Write this down. You do something once, and that's it, right? You do something once. Any kind of advertising, YouTube video, you did it once. It's out there, it's content, right? You did this once. I've done this like over and over and over again, so it's etched in my mind, right? So this is the actual ad. I'm number one in my city. I'm at the top. I teach people how to do this all the time. You got to stay in front of people's eyeballs, right? You got to stay in front of people's eyeballs. So here we go. So I'm going to go over here. This is my active accounts, right? Simple ad, isn't it? Simple ad. So they
Very.
reply to this, and I'll show you guys the software, how it works. So they reply to this and they drop down, like let's say they have Gmail. I don't recommend Yahoo, for an email, but if they have a Gmail, they're going to click and they're going to have a pop-up that says more information, right? So what happens when I send more info is that person, I'm pretending like I'm that person right now, I'm demonstrating that, they're going to get an actual auto reply from my system. I haven't done a thing. I might be out walking or whatever, with Bella or whatever, or out to dinner with Bob and Rob, and people are literally replying to my ad on Craigslist. Does this make sense tonight? Okay. So I literally get a notification in my other email, because I don't use this one. So let me just stop screen share. I'll go in my other email and I will have an actual reply. So here it is. Let me just click on it right here. This is what they get. They get this. Hello, this is Tammy. Thanks so much for replying to my Craigslist ad. Here's the 7-minute video you requested that has put, and then I put the actual amount typically, and then please click here. So I give them that call to action, and then they go right to the 7-minute video, which obviously everybody's watched, right? Before they come to the Zoom, you should have watched the 7-minute video. Maybe some people cheated and they got on the Zoom first, and then you'll go back and watch the 7-minute video. But the 7-minute video that we put together for you is what does all the telling, selling, and explaining. Now, if they want to
Mhm.
speak to me and they want to speak to a live person, absolutely have them call me. And it's right there in the actual reply to that Craigslist ad. Does that help everybody tonight? See how simple it is, and you can set it up once. And then all you got to do in Craigslist is you just go into your inactives. I know a lot of the members are like, note to self, get those Craigslist ads up tonight. I mean, and if a person can't pay $5 for an ad, honestly, I used to spend, geez, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year when we were flipping real estate, right? So, I mean, to me, having an online business with the access that we have now, it is a dream come true. Compared to when Rob was a baby, and Bob would have to go from door to door, talking about mortgages. Hey, do you want to sell your house? Does everybody understand the simplicity? If you've seen other systems before, I'm telling you, this is a great one. And that's why we keep getting new people. People keep coming to these Zooms is because of the simplicity and the duplication. So that's just awesome that you have 20 up. That's great. Congratulations. And that's the thing, placing simple ads and then letting me close the sales. If you have a person that's messaged you and you don't know what to say or how to answer them, send them the 800 number. I told people that last year. I launched the 800 number last February, and I told them, please have them dial the 800 number. It really does help. Okay. Because I'm not
Very
always on
much.
Facebook. I'm not always on Facebook. So, all right, Rob, you want to finish the presentation and then we'll take questions at the end after the
Yeah.
recording? I will go ahead and take questions if anyone has any.
Yeah, absolutely. Like mom said, the Craigslist auto reply software is just absolutely electric. It's amazing. Just the
Everybody
fact
like
that
that
you can
demonstration?
absolutely, yeah, I always get a jazz out of it every time because I know how the inner workings in the back work, and it's just so awesome how it all
Hmm.
was put together. So,
Yeah, my programmer's
uh,
great.
it
Oh, what
is. And
level do you
then
have to be at to get to the Craigslist 500?
that's
Level
the
500.
500 level. Yep,
500
right
level. Yep.
there. Yep,
I just wanted to
absolutely.
mention something, and
Sure.
that $5 is for 30 days.
Hmm.
You know, you
That's
you
right.
buy an ad. That ad's not like for a week. It's for 30 days
30
for
days.
Hmm.
$5.
Yep.
You can't beat it.
No, you're right. And sometimes I trick some of the people. I actually just do it in like a couple weeks. I just repay for it because I always want to be to the top of the,
Yeah, you
classified
can
section.
bump it
You can
like
bump it.
within the real top. Yeah.
Yeah, I taught
There's
that
there's
on
some
one of the
other cool methods
masterminds.
that but yeah, so speaking of masterminds, mom, the thing is,
Hmm.
my mom, she really does love to talk, and I love to talk, as you've learned tonight. And so, with this mother and son energy and synergy going back and forth in marketing, this is where it's like the 1,000 levels. So it's just a one-time payment, just like all the other levels. You're getting everything from the top down. And so with this level, you're not only getting her actual training like live, and you're actually able to get on our monthly mastermind. So it's awesome. And you're able to talk to us live in a personal environment and ask questions that you would never even think of that you may feel embarrassed to. There is no embarrassment in our Zoom lives. Although there was
No.
one time, Mom, we were on a live and one guy was trying to get out of the I don't even like talking about it, but the bath shower and the towel
He's trying to
dropped and
come
it
out of the
was
shower and the
you had to
towel
turn
almost
off the
dropped.
video real quick. It was an unpleasant sight. So,
No,
you know,
luckily I
that's
had,
my joke.
yeah, luckily I had stopped his video just as he
Right.
was coming across to
Just, yeah, it
sit
was,
down.
yeah. So that was my joke, but we really love having fun, and actually learning together. There's a lot of times we get fearless, they're masterminds. Here's the thing, is it's a mastermind. That means there are, great leaders, even on this call, like Mary Beth and Ann and, Ann Sherling. There's like synergy coming in, and they're like, well, this idea is this and that. And so it's like a melting pot of ideas that we all have for one another. That's a really good way to all win. We want to all win.
Absolutely.
So that's what's really cool. And of course, Bella, she does love the masterminds
Well,
as
and like
well.
Wyman just said tonight, I mean, and I forget some things to say, but it's true. I mean, for a $5 ad, and I mean, a lot of people say, you can do internet marketing with no cost, and that's true. You can do that, sure. But I mean, if you spend a teeny little bit of money, you're gonna have faster leads coming in and opt-ins, right? So, but I mean, yeah, YouTube's free, Facebook's free, Instagram's free, TikTok's free. So I'm just saying there's a lot of free methods. And going back to, like I said, back in my day when I had to pay thousands of dollars a month in order to just get an ad out there, yellow pages,
Yeah.
billboards, things like that. Your dad and I used to do, Rob. I mean, to have the internet so accessible for people, stop the scroll and start making money with Get Fearless Freedom. But I'm so glad, Wyman, that you said that because I always forget it's for 30 days. And you can even put that on automation, Wyman. Did you know that? You can literally just set it to where it'll renew. And I think I taught Robin that on one of the masterminds.
Mhm.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, and the cool thing is like, just the stuff we found throughout the years to add
Hmm.
extensions that help literally 1,000x your YouTube channel, even if it's a small one.
Yep.
Yes, you can 1,000x it. We've done it here, just with ours. We have the going beyond your limit training as well. This is even Wyman has talked about this, but he said, "Wow, I can't believe something maybe just so simple." That I could have thought myself, but it worked. It's helping him, and he's really achieving really great things. So I just love his progress. Big shout out, Wyman, to you as well. It's just really cool
Yeah,
that,
he's doing
we have
amazing.
everyone being able to excel where they want to go. And even making money in my own mind is actually knowledge in your own mind. So, a lot of people look at as dollar amounts. It's also knowledge in your mind that you actually become wealthy as well. It's confidence that you get. So, with the Fearless Elite level, the 2000 level, and that's mom's, by the way, her dream, not dream, it's called a goal car. A lot of people say that's my dream house, my dream boat, my dream. That's dream, the keyword dream. It's really a goal. It's a promise to yourself that you're going to go there. So it's actually a goal vehicle, a goal truck, so it's one of those vehicles that we can use, right, even at the top level here. So that's what you're going to learn. You're getting absolutely everything. This is the top level. It's a one-time payment as well to your personal person that invited you in on this webinar. And we have an actual completed postcard money marketing system with incredible resources that we've sourced. And we have mom that vetted, gone through it. Here you go. That's that. We have TikTok of again, this is where little tweaks I have to make, Mom, but 2025, our secrets and hacks and stuff and knowledge that we acquire, chat GPT training, AI, we're talking the resource Rolodex that Mom has, a lot of her like strategies and stuff and secret video vaults. Like there are times where my mom, she'll call me up and she'll be like, "Hey, do you want to get on your, you want to go to your office? You want to get go over to your get over into your office and just let's do a mastermind out of the blue." And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. I'm very used to that
We
because
did a lot
I
of them
like
last year.
a ton. We absolutely did a ton of those, and that's what we do. We
Yep.
like doing that at the 2000s, so you're getting a really great value there. Of course, affiliate integration, where you're having that flexible payment system within, how you want to get paid. And then the AI chat GPT top level. Okay, so this is really cool. I'm actually a big proponent for good AI. Now you're thinking, well, what do you mean? There's good and bad. Yeah, there is. But there is AI that you can use for your advantage in marketing. And that's actually my favorite is ChatGPT. I know it's like the most mainstream one, but there are trainings that I teach right within that you would probably be mind blown with what you can do with ChatGPT. I mean, just a free tip alone, you can ask it to make an image of nearly anything for marketing, and it actually will make it for you for free. And there's like 3 or 4 images per day it can make. That's free knowledge. There you go. You just learned something. You can do that. So that
Mhm.
I have a big knowledge in, and I like to share. And of course, my mom's strategies. Awesome, right? This is really, really cool what she shares within the BBB strategy. Postcard, of course, resources, all of that stuff, the TikTok, the video training that you get also wrapped up into that, as well as, like I said, you get the callback hotline. You are getting that with the 500 level and up. So you are getting that closing team ready for you to close the sales. Very easy comp plan. You guys saw that, right? You're reselling these digital products, 100% commission at 2, 5, 1,000, and 2,000. And so there is a flexible payment system. This is what the cool part is, okay? You can, within the payment page, you can list on all the places you want to get paid. So a lot of people know this right here, a receiving and a sending, right? A peer-to-peer payment system. Well, we said, look, we don't want to be in between that. We do not want to be holding up and saying, okay, yeah, you're going to get paid in 30 days or a click bank and all this other stuff. No, we do not like that. So this is the most important part. Want to tune in your ears on this because the one-click payment funnel system where you put your payment information, you go through the entire steps. It's found in the video when you get started tonight. And you're going to be able to get through these steps right in to get your payment system to look like this, where you can accept Zelle, you can accept Bitcoin. And in fact, guys, look at my screen right now. Look at this. Bitcoin pillow. Look at that. Yeah, I got this. My sister got this for me for Christmas. And I got right here. an Ethereum pillow as well. So I'm just making a big joke that you can actually accept any form of payment within our system. Very flexible for you guys. So that's where's the money, right? Where's the money? And so that's why we did this. We made that one-click payment funnel system. The really, really hard time I really heard through the fence was I had to go to another system to get this system working. That was the quotes. And mom and I thought in our head, what is that? That's actually, you ever see that video? You guys can comment below where it goes, Mom, what is that? Yeah, what is that? It's in the sky. I'm sure Wyman's seen that before. They're pointing that it's like a UFO. That's literally what we were saying to ourselves. You mean you actually are in a system you're promoting, but then there's another thing to attach into it. No, not with Get Fearless. It's a one-click payment system, and it can be used technically for any other businesses. So capturing emails is our expertise. We want to make sure you guys can capture the lead, going through all the steps and easy setup process. And you don't want capture pages that are like this. A lot of people get all hot and heavy. They're all like, yes, I'm going to be a marketer online. And then they get a image that looks exactly like actually Joe, Sally, Jennifer, Tom, Christy, Carlos, etc. No, you don't want that because you want something that you can tweak. You can actually use RTF, rich text format. That's what we have built in the system, where you can change things. You can make it bigger, larger, and actually custom to how you want it to look. So what we did, right, is a simple advertising model. That's why you can do that, invite people to Zooms, make that money on automation, guys. You can see that. And then, of course, we have our really great industry-leading capture pages, easy, clean. We have this where you can have a turnkey business, and we're going to talk about our final automation polishing tonight of what we have for you. So, done for you email marketing portal. If I met you in an elevator and I said, I'm going to explain exactly what I do in under about 15 seconds, we have a done for you email portal that can actually make you money on automation online. All the leads that you gather, you talk to Tom, Sally, the hamster, the gerbil next door, and maybe even the raccoon. All of those leads are all protected in your own basket, and I never see them, but I can mail them mail, which is an email, and I actually can make you money with my expertise, which is mom's expertise, seven-figure earning in the industry. So that's what we do. We made it where it's a API that connects in, and all of your hard work and effort is your hard work and effort. We don't see a thing, and no one else has this online. It's incredible. We have this where emails go out. You can see this right here. All the emails, they go out on your behalf. You plug in the system, you go through the easy, simple steps. Boom, you're up and running, and there you go. Sign up time. Now, with a lot of sign up time, we have bonuses, right? Bonuses are the most important because we want to make sure you guys even have this little sneak peek. But I wanted to show that real quick because we do have more bonuses past this.
And
All right, so
let me just answer. I think Chuck had a question. If you wanted to unmute or if you wanted to put it in the chat, that's fine. Or if you wanted to speak to me personally, you can always call the 800 number. But if you have any questions up to this point before the bonuses, let me go ahead and address those. I just want to make sure he has his hand raised. Chuck does. So also before the bonuses, I wanted to bring out Mary Beth. We're gonna make you
yes.
guys stay on till the end. So I'm just gonna make sure everybody's muted, and then I'm gonna bring on Mary Beth. Her and I've worked together for what, going on a decade now, Mary Beth, I think.
Oh, hey, Tammy, can you hear
Gotta
me?
be.
Yeah,
Hi, how
can
are
you
you?
hear me?
I can hear
Oh,
you.
good, good. Oh, yeah, I think you and I met up online. I think back in 2012 was the
Wow.
year
Okay,
through a little ticket.
that's right. Little ticket to wealth.
Yeah,
Yep, we've been doing this for a while.
we have.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. I wanted to
I just
congratulate you
absolutely
for
love
your
your system,
success.
Tammy.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
like I said, I absolutely love your system, how it's evolved since 2019. I've been with you since day one when you first launched it.
you.
And yeah, that was the best decision that you made. Oh, I mean, the way you've taken this system, I mean, now everything that anybody could ever want and need to become a successful marketer in 2025 is in one, in one place. And what I love about it too, it's very simple. It's something that really is an easy transition for a complete newbie.
Yes.
You don't have to have any, special skills. There's no learning curve. Everything is just very, very simple between your instructions and those step-by-step video tutorials that come with every single, all four products. And
Yes.
I think it's just makes it very easy for someone to transition into this and start seeing results if they just, apply and implement it and take it serious. Everything is here and I love it. I love that Craigslist software. That has been amazing.
Yeah,
And
you
everything is
bet.
unique. It's one of a kind. Nobody else out there has this. And that's what makes this so different, and so special. Yeah. And I mean, the $1,000 level, the $2,000 level, tremendous value.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people love high ticket, and we're
Yeah,
getting ready to go into high ticket season. So, timing is perfect.
that's very true. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
love
January, people are in that buying mode right now, and then tax season is right around us. And when people start to get their refunds back, they anticipate getting a refund back. They want to invest in something, worthwhile. So this is going to be the perfect investment for
Mm-hmm.
those individuals, with the perfect price points. I think
Yes.
we have definitely have something here for everybody, and I'm so excited to be going into 2025 with this amazing system.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for you. Yeah, you've had tremendous success and you saw my roller coaster last year and you saw me doing all these sales still even with the
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
closing
just you
closing all
came
the
through
sales.
amazing. You came through that amazing.
Yeah. And the thing is like it's so much of a habit that I was like, I can close probably two, three deals for people like all day long. Like it's just,
Yeah.
I'll three-way people and I'll be like, hey, Mary Beth referred or hey, Christy referred, whoever, right? And so I just teach people how to do that. We're just highly paid tour guides. You never have to explain the system. It's already there.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I love about this, Tammy. That new 7-minute video does a phenomenal job of
that's
explaining the opportunity
very,
without us
very
having to
amazing.
get on the phone and answer 101 questions and go back and forth, which, as you know, can become very monotonous.
Yes. It can. It can feel like, oh, geez, I just explained that. Whereas it's on the video now. So yeah, we actually edited that video probably in 2024 seven times, I believe. You can't tell that I'm a just stickler for sales funnels, but yeah, about seven times Rob and I we
Wow.
edited that in 2024. I even have a revision idea for 2025, but the one in 2023 when I was in front of the Lamborghini, I can't believe how many people love that. It's literally where I was standing in front of the Lamborghini, and joking, because look at all the gurus out there always talking about Lambos and things like that. But yeah, it's proved to be an amazing system. People just keep coming and coming and coming. And that's the thing, we're just real people showing real results. So yeah, congrats, Mary Beth. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much. Yeah, love it, and really looking forward to moving forward now, in
Awesome.
2025 with this. It's gonna be an amazing year. I just love
Yes.
everything you have done and all the updates and all the upgrades to the system. Perfect and has everything that anybody could ever want and really need. And that's what I like. It's very genuine, it's very authentic, and yeah, real people, real results. You just have to plug in and apply and implement it, and people
Mhm.
can do very, very well and change your life in the whole process.
Yeah, and you mentioned something about the easy setup. And so the thing is I'm not techie, and most people are not techie, and most people don't want to train. So we already covered the techie part. And literally, there's going to be a one-click funnel. There is now. But if a person happens to click off, guess what? They can't. They can't click off the website, making my programmer to where the person literally
Yeah.
can't leave the page until they have their payment information put in.
Oh,
So
that'll be perfect. Yep.
Yep.
Very helpful. Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
And then I also sent my programmer other updates. I'm going to have a page to where I'll show everybody here. The page that I have right now that's running for me, that's doing very, very, very well in paid advertising, which we refer to as solo ads. Can everybody see my screen right here?
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I have a inner circle chat that a lot of my leaders are in that. So, and that are at the elite level. So we have a chat in Telegram where I show my live campaigns and whatnot that I'm doing. But this page right here gets about 50 people to opt in out of 100. So just to boil it down to layman's terms for people. And so then the other one that we have is really, really good. I'll log right in to my back office and I'll
She's
show.
logging into her back office, guys. This is
This
the
is, we're getting
easiest.
nitty gritty now.
Yep,
So the one that I like is the one where it says, you can see I have a lot of them. This one. This one's really, really good.
of
This one's
course,
also
that
a
one.
50% opt-in, meaning 50 people that see this opt in. 50 out of 100. So it's 50% opt-in rate. So it's quite amazing. And then what Mary Beth's talking about is a 7-minute video. So you can just be,
Yeah, that 7-minute video, Tammy, I mean, that does an incredible job with,
Mhm.
putting that in front of the right people that are, seriously looking for exactly what GFF offers.
Yep. And I'm going to try to get about 50. And then I'm also outsourcing and I'm going to share it on the next, whoever signs up tonight is going to be part of the bonuses. So we're going to have a Craigslist posting party. We've done this before and it's fun. I mean, I love marketing. I love words. I love words, how it makes people take action and things like that. But we're going to be able to have a Craigslist posting for the new year. And then what I do is I take that recording and then I'll put it in the back office for content, for training. And again, you can use this system for any opportunity. So you're probably thinking in your head, I'm already in this. Well, can I use it for that? You sure can. So, and that's what I've done. I've taken this system and I've used it for a lot of different opportunities. But since 2023, when I relaunched, I've planted my flag here and I decided I'm going to coach the coaches. So train the trainers. So that's what we're doing. And so Mary Beth's probably like, I'm going to get my Craigslist ads up or renewed tonight, right? Because you have your Craigslist ads out there. So it's just one nice form of passive advertising. And again, we're going to have Craigslist. We're going to have a co-op. I'm going to go back into the Home Business Magazine because I've been in there last fall. It worked really, really well. We're going to go into other classified publications. So anyone that wants to participate in that, make sure you join tonight, or if you're already in, just keep an eye out on your email or Facebook group, okay? So thank you very much, Mary Beth. Does anyone else want to
Oh, you're welcome,
talk
Tammy.
before we?
Anytime.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Let's see. Chuck, you had a question though. I just wanted to make sure I got your question addressed. So I'm just making sure I'm muting everybody out before Rob does the bonuses. So stay on here a little bit to the end. But yeah, Chuck, if you wanted to go ahead and call in the 800 number, go ahead and do that. Just give me till tomorrow to get back to you. Usually tonight's busy nights after the Zoom signups. So, okay, Rob, I think we're ready for you to do the bonuses now. Everyone, excuse me, stay to the end. I'm not losing my voice, am I? I haven't had the flu. Yay. Everybody else around me gets it, but I don't.
All
Usually
right.
moms don't get
Yeah.
flus, do they?
Yeah, Mom. So the bonuses, this is, we're gonna cover this first as we were
Sure.
talking about.
That's right.
But the base standard bonuses that you get are the following. You get the paid member exclusive support group. So we actually have a paid Facebook group, a open, big, large group. We have, of course, our support within those groups. So you definitely get access to that. We have our member, free Monday overview. So part of being a member, you actually don't have to pay for the bandwidth of a Zoom. You don't have to pay for, anything. It's just your attendance and your invites to the Zoom. So as we learned in the beginning, everyone gets back to who invited them, So it's a very, very neutral Zoom. That's the greatest part about this whole platform. So you get access to that. And then we also have the company co-op. So mom actually basically said to me like this, look, there's a pie, multiple pieces, you cut it up, and everyone wants to be a part of that pie. Well, if you re-throw it back in the, oven, right, you want to have a better pie, right? Maybe. And so she basically said a co-op is like that. So you get a piece of the pie when someone buys. So that kind of rhymes. But you also get the one-click funnel. And that one-click funnel, you're going to see, I can show it even to you how it works exactly. but you will go right through the process when you join in tonight with who invited you. And it's a very simple, it's actually in the video. So the video when you first join in, you'll just click on that and watch that. And it's very simple to go exactly through it, and you'll get that bonus by going through. All right, and then we also have discounted traffic as well. We have other tiers, but the discount kind of begins around there at 75, and of course there's other tiers for higher packages of traffic for bonuses tonight. And so with the bonuses, this is where, we said, look, there's digital products, and digital products can get boring. They can. The word is really can, because to me, digital products are great because, they don't have to ship them, they're immediate, etc. But I said to myself, how can the community, how can we stand out and say, look, we really want someone to take a hold of a home-based business and actually really like take it serious. Like they can really take what they're putting in and they're getting out something really in return. And so with this, we said, what about a business in a box? I thought it, I went back and forth. I was like, okay, business in a box. What does this mean? There's virtual business in a box, but what about a business in a box? And so we said, okay, but if we wrap up everything and we throw it into a box, then someone obviously wants that, they want to have a physical product. And then I said to myself this. I said, wait a minute, a Google Chromebook when someone joins. And here's one right physically in my hands. Look at this beauty right here. This is a beautiful Chromebook. And so the Google Chromebook idea came about. And I said to mom, I said, Mom, I'm here, one of the warehouses that I source, I get them from all types of places that are, awesome. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, Mom, this is where I think it can begin. The true fearless journey at the $2,000 level. And so this is sponsor based, of course, and sponsors have their own different types of, deals and, whatever they have thrown in there. But I said to myself, generally, people want a physical product. So Google Chromebook right here, you get a 14-inch, it varies, could be 15-inch, 14-inch, depends, but the value is already a $350, $400 laptop. So I was like, okay, boom, they're getting that. They're getting an incredible battery life. Wyman right on here, he can wave to you guys. He actually is probably on his, there he is. He's probably on the Chromebook. But the battery life on these puppies are awesome. So you're also not only getting a Chromebook, but you're getting my full setup included, which is a $300+ value. And so we said, look, I'm sure the community is going to love this. And that's what we have. So we have really great people here that have
It really
taken
took off, didn't
advantage.
it? It really
It
took
really
off.
ripped, it really ripped
Really ripped.
off
Yep.
very much. It was amazing how, people just took off, right? Just like that and
Yeah, they loved
started
it.
to get these Chromebooks. Wyman, he's right there. And we have Greg, he just got another one. That's the one that I have right here, Mom.
Yep.
So Greg just got his Chromebook as well. And that was just a day or two ago. So this is really where it's at. Okay, a physical, actual asset. Because I'm a techie guy. I feel technology can be a great asset. So that's a $650+ value. You get that shipped included, everything, insurance, shipping, everything included in on that $2,000 package. And of course, the sponsor, if they want to reach out to me and they want to take a hold of this deal, please reach out to me because I am the one that loads these things and I will give you a price on including it in your actual deal. So, we also have these as well. So at the $1,000 level, we also have these little HomePod minis. These are cute little guys, actually. Used one recently at a party, and these really kick out some good audio. So at the $1,000 level, you can get this bonus right here. Pretty awesome little guy. Or you could get an Amazon gift card. Okay. That's a really good offer right there. I mean, people they need an Amazon maybe product or they need something that they need for their household. Well, you're getting in a business, you're also getting that as well. You also can get the silver dollars. So these right here at the $500 level. Now, again, this is all sponsor based. The sponsor may have something better or some sort of form of monetary, discount based on what this is. So it bases on that actual sponsor. But right here is a silver piece uncirculated, so brilliant uncirculated. 100 plus year old coins in your hand. So one of them in your hand you can get when you join the $500 level. So pretty amazing stuff. We have to ask ourselves with all of that, all the bonuses, you're getting your sales closed, the members, your setup, your email marketing, the social media images, the callback hotline, and of course, all the amazing bonuses tonight. That's where we ask ourselves if we do all the explaining for you, you've seen the presentation, and if you feel like it's a good presentation, you can give me feedback and see this is what your leads would see. Your prospects is a very nice open environment where we go back and forth. We have a great community. We have a tax deductible business for 2025. And of course, Santa came a little bit late here, but Bella said, okay, laptop.
Yeah.
Dear Santa, laptop, please. Or a possible discount on the difference of, of course, the bonuses. So that's where the sponsor, of course, takes hold of that. And Mom, I think I think we can talk about any questions anyone has.
Yeah, absolutely. I love taking questions. I love answering them. So feel free if you want to ask in front of the group, or if you're shy, I used to be shy, like me, then you can call in on the callback. I appreciate everybody coming here tonight. We always try to keep it about an hour. Like I said, because of my knee, I have to get up and walk around still. But you know what? This is the thing. If you don't have time, I understand that. That's why we've made it super simple for people to plug in, have a system up and running in 15 minutes or less, and start cash flowing, because that's what it's all about. And helping other people, think about someone that, has to, work a 9 to 5. Maybe you know someone right now. Maybe you can think of someone on your Facebook. Say, hey, you know what? I just got off of a Zoom. You got to check this out. You can add them into our Facebook group. You can send them your 7-minute video, and that's it. It's literally that simple. I really try to keep it simple for everybody. I really wished I would have had this years ago, a system like this, because it would have really, really helped me out way back then. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and end the recording. If anyone has any questions, again, usually people are shy and they'll want to ask me afterwards, but I'll try to scroll up and make sure there is none here before I end the recording. But yeah, it was a pleasure to do this presentation here tonight, the first of the year, Rob. Amazing, isn't it? That we're already in the first of year, 2025. So let me go ahead and end this recording.